Heart disease significance. Welcome to Best Health and hello everyone. Discussing heart disease signs in an individual. Throughout our lives, our heart pumps blood non-stop. To deliver fresh oxygenated blood, every organ relies on the heart. This is an example of an extremely high level of activity and stress. As a result, wear and tear is unavoidable. Activities can cause problems for the heart at certain times. We will not talk about the problems themselves in this video, but we will take a look at what we can do to avoid them. These problems may include signs and symptoms. You will be more vigilant as a result of this. Heart diseases and their early identification. With that in mind, let us get started with a simple question: what is heart disease? Heart diseases are one of the most present health threats to humanity. More than 1 in 3 adults, according to the American Heart Association, AHA, suffer from cardiac disease. Diseases of the heart: approximately 18 million people, according to whom. Each year, an estimated 31% of all deaths are caused by heart diseases. Worldwide. One thing needs to be stated right now: heart disease. Is there such a thing as an umbrella? Diseases like the following are included. Heart failure is a medical condition that occurs when the heart fails. Artery disease of the coronary blood. Angina, arrhythmias, and other infections, irregularities, and birth defects related to the heart. Since the heart plays such an important role in survival, it may appear as if something is wrong. Warning signs should be in place for such an extremely serious condition. But this is not the case, as they say. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 50% of people WHO die from coronary heart disease do not know it. There are no symptoms because there are not any. Heart disease can occur without you knowing it. Being conscious of it as you go about your day-to-day business. So knowing the early signs is essential of heart disease and the risk factors so that you can receive early and effective treatment. Prevent severe heart problems from occurring again. First, what are the risks of heart disease development? Nearly half of all Americans, in accordance with the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. 3 or more risk factors for heart disease are present in both men and women. Let us look at some of these risk factors so that you can modify and control them if you want to. Possible. 1.H. The risk of damaged and narrowed arteries and weakness increases as you get older. Muscle of the heart. 2. Gender. Generally, men are at higher risk than women. Disease of the heart after menopause, the risk for women extends. 3. A family history of heart disease increases your risk of coronary artery disease, especially if you are over the age of 60. It was developed at a very young age by your parents. 4. Smoking is an important and modifiable health condition. Heart disease danger factor. Carbon monoxide contains nicotine, which tightens your blood vessels. Smoke in the cigarette causes damage to their inner lining, making them more prone to atherosclerosis. Smokers are more likely than non-smokers to suffer from heart attacks. 5. Another risk factor is poor diet. Fat, salt, sugar, and cholesterol density diet can initialize heart disease development. 6. Unmanaged high blood pressure can cause your arteries to harden and thicken. This causes the vessels through which blood passes to narrow. 7. High cholesterol levels in the blood can increase the chance of plaque formation. Atherosclerosis is another condition to be considered. 8. This increases if you have diabetes. Heart disease risk factors in both conditions are similar. Blood pressure and obesity. 9. Obesity is a risk factor in its own right. Weight in excess worsens other heart diseases and increases the risk of atherosclerosis development. 10. Many types of heart disease are associated with physical inactivity and lack of exercise. Disease. 11. Extreme stress causes damage to the brain. Heart disease risks are increased in your blood vessels, as well as other risks. A combination of risk factors could also indicate heart disease on the horizon. If you think of it, for example, diabetes and high blood pressure increase the risk of heart disease significantly. Disease of the heart in the early stages. There are commonly no signs of heart disease, and it often appears out of the blue. A heart attack or another serious event in the form of a heart attack. But there are a couple of important significance that you should be on the lookout for. help you to identify heart problems before they extend to a serious condition. Symptoms that appear to be mere annoyances and may come and go in the early stages, then leave. Heart arrhythmia, for example, is basically an inflammation of the heart. You may find it difficult to catch an irregular heartbeat. Like walking up a flight of stairs, your breath after moderate physical exercise. You can experience discomfort or squeezing in your chest for up to 30 minutes. Unexplained pain in the upper torso, neck, and face for minutes to hours. A faster, slower, or extremely slow heartbeat is another early symptom. A presenting symptom of more irregularity than usual. You may also experience dizziness or feathers. The following are common signs of heart diseases involving your blood vessels: angina, or chest pain, breath extremely short, irregular heartbeat, extreme fatigue, tingling, numbness, coldness, and other symptoms can be experienced in the hands and feet. Weakness included. These symptoms could indicate that your blood vessels have shrunk. This narrowing, caused by plaque buildup, makes it more difficult for you to drive. To circulate oxygenated blood throughout your body using your heart. Heart disease caused by a heart infection can also involve symptoms such as fever, breathing difficulty, swelling in the legs or abdomen, weakness or fatigue, heart rhythm changes, permanent cough or dryness, unusual spots or skin rashes. Heart attack significances, scribble. A myocardial infarction, also known as a heart attack, occurs when the disease of the heart has reached the stage of a heart attack. Blood flow to the heart's muscles decreases at this point. It lowers to the point where it becomes invisible. The heart is unable to supply the energy needs of the heart's muscles. Discomfort in the chest, including tight squeezing, is the most common sign of heart attack. Chest pressure that may or may not be associated with chest pain. Your arms, back, neck, abdomen, or jaw may also be discomfortable. Shortness of breath during a heart attack. Nausea and lightheadedness, profuse sweating for no obvious reason. One of the most important things you can do is be aware of the signs of a heart attack. Preserve the health of your heart. Ability to get rid of one of these events are dependent on how fast you get treatment. Determining whether you are having a heart attack can be difficult. Never ignore symptoms as normal. If you are concerned, seek immediate medical attention. If you have any symptoms, tell me about them. Whether or not you have symptoms, it is essential to lower your heart disease risk factors. Alternatively, regular check-ups should be planned in advance. Even if you consider your health to be in excellent condition. Establishing a health baseline will assist you and your doctor in addressing any concerns you may have. Yesterday, and yesterday, life modification and reduction of risk factors. Habits can help to reduce the risk of heart disease and also to lessen the impact of heart disease. If you have already got one, the impact. Finally, friends, this video comes to an end. We discussed heart disease significance and risk factors. This is the first in a series of artworks. Videos about the signs and symptoms of different body diseases. Let us know what topics you would like to see us cover next in the comments section below.